Now we're getting set up, guys. I don't know if that's gonna be a good camera angle. Yeah, that's pretty good. Not too bad, not too bad. All right. Get your ass over here. I'm here, dude. I've been here. You're the one that hasn't been around. God. Focus is in the house. Hell yeah. How's it going, bro? This is how I look when I read your guys' comments. This is how I am. I'm like, see how many more people we get in. Try to do something different here. I still have some of the guns as well. Plus this thing, some more wooden dongs. Check that out. You gotta have them, guys. You gotta have them wooden dongs. Everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. By the way, guys, Casio all the way. This is the go-to right here, baby. Anyways, how's everybody doing? There you go. You guys have a good view. Got the two of the most notorious guns here. Absolutely love them. RPK and the FAL. Jesus is King. How's it going? Welcome in, man. Hope you're doing good. Hope you had a blessed day. Oh my God, guys. I went out to the park just now just to meet up with my brother, and whoo! Let me tell you what, my ankles are bit up. Bunch of mosquitoes. Luckily I got some hairy legs too, so it kind of supported that. Mosquitoes couldn't get to that. Welcome in, guys, welcome in. Hope you guys are doing great. Mr. Same, how's it going, dude? JJ, what's up, what's up? Got the FAL right there and the RPK on the floor. Doing something a little bit different. Kind of implicate both worlds in a sense. Dylan, what's up, brother? Jorge, George, how's it going, bro? Yeah, this is gonna be a little bit different. There's gonna be some more movement, some more action, good talk. I'll still talk about guns, fights, things like that. How did you learn to do that? My pops, he's #1 MMA fighter or MMA coach in Arizona. Did you guys see that YouTube tech support thing? You think it's fake? I hope it is. Dude, that guy would be... That is... No. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna do with this guy. Watch this. Get the hell out of here. Gone. Send him home, dude. Send him home. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. Heck yeah. That thing about YouTube is fake. Oh yeah, 100%. Get him out of here. RPK, FAL. Leave a like if you like that. How fast can you go? Decently quick. Decently quick. I mean, considering that this is non-resistive in a sense, there's no pushback, no energy giving me back. So I can go pretty quick with this thing. But when it comes to an actual person, things might be different because there's different energies now. And this is only one range of fighting. My dad always taught that there's 4 ranges of fighting. There's kicking range, punching range, trapping range. This is all hand traps. And then you have clinch range, so now you're clinching. Muay Thai, elbows, knees, headbutts, Burmese boxing comes in. And then, to just top it all off, you got takedowns. So now you use Sambo, you use Western wrestling. Get him down to the ground, Jiu-Jitsu comes in. And then it's over. Fairly simple. Thomas, how's it going, brother? What you doing, broski? Nothing much, cool beans. Just doing something a little bit different. I could do this thing blindfolded, though. I've really been putting in the time blindfolded. Just to feel rather than see. Guess what the use is it for after the camera turns off? You don't want to know. Yeah, BJJ is goated. It is. And one thing I noticed in a lot of, I'm not giving any crap to the UFC fighters. I mean, these guys are legends. They're tough guys, no doubt about it. But there's certain aspects of their fighting game where it's like, they might be into a kicking range, right? They're trading kicks. First of all, there's no such thing as trading. You're either outside that pocket range or you're all the way in. So there's no keeping in one range and just trading blows. But I see that a lot in UFC. And next thing you know, they go from kicking range until double leg or single leg. And as they're going in, the guy's just smashing his face in. That stuff is not so fun, guys, trust me. What if they have a knife? Run? Yeah, definitely run. Now, if you're like backed up into a corner, you ain't, like worst case scenario, I don't even know how you would find yourself in that scenario. Maybe a back alleyway, I don't know. Might have had a couple to drink, you don't know where you're at. I don't know, just. But if you have a chance, run. If you don't, well, you do you, brother. You finish a job. That bottom is leg. Can you do leg? Yes, absolutely. So yeah, this bottom one is for the legs, usually for good stops. I use China. China's an art where it's usually pushing. It's almost like you're sticking with the person and manipulating their leg. So you use China, go in, out. It's good for like judo sweeps too. You can use it for any judo sweeps. It's very similar, actually. And you know, the hand trapping thing is Chinese in nature. I mean, it's a Wing Chun art. But the way my dad teaches it is in a way of not, you know, traditional pigeon stance, inside arm, bong sao, roll. Like there's nothing like that. What my dad teaches is more fluid, right? In some cases, I've seen a lot of fights, even in street fights, where somebody starts charging in, boom, 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 they go at it, right? Even if it's just a haymaker constantly, right? A lot of times the person goes into defensive mode. Arms come up, hands stick out, things like that. And this is where you close that distance, but still inflict certain amount of damage. Like you're not, and I'm not doing hand trapping to end the fight. It's a means to end the fight, but I'm not putting my eggs in one basket doing hand trapping. No, this is gonna be for momentarily, maybe 2 seconds max, until I can drive an elbow into his face or slam a headbutt across his face. Elbows, knees to the groin, anything and everything. This This is where the fight really begins. It's now the clinch. Prior to that, this is just a game. And whoever has better footwork, timing, touch, rhythm, they're gonna win eventually. They're gonna win. You guys are hopeless in a phone booth. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. JD1, how's it going? Royal Gaming, what's up, brother? Do you rake condition your shins? Yes, I use my collie sticks and I roll them on my shins. I also do that with my forearms, so the I also do that with my forearms. So the blade of my bone, I keep grinding it against like door edges or anything sharp. Really, I just grind it. Show you what? RPK, FAL. Guys, by the way, if we hit, let's say 40 likes. If we hit 40 likes, I'm gonna do an RPK rack. You guys should have been sooner, because that's the first thing I did when I started the stream. And only 2 people heard it. Or maybe 1 person heard it. One of those 2. So you guys missed out on that. That was a free rack right there. Not just one time either. No, that was like multiple. I sub, brother. Very interesting. Absolutely, dude. I mean, I think it's time the gun community is starting to realize in all aspects of defense, it is necessary to be knowledgeable in the sense of not only empty hand, but also weapons, so knives, sticks, bats, chains, whatever, book, spoon, pencil, I don't care. And then, of course, you have this type of defense. So now this is like a whole new level of self-defense at a much serious degree, right? It's not like a bickering fight where, 2 guys are just talking shit to each other, but this is some, serious stuff. So it's good to know how to handle lesser situations so you don't rely on this and end up in prison for 20 years, 25 years. So if you can de-escalate a fight, empty hands, maybe take the guy down to the ground, slap him a little bit, choke him out, then it's gonna look way better on you guys. It's gonna look way better on you when the cops show up. No weapon was used, even though you might carry either outside the waistband or inside. Even though you have that option on you, always start with the lowest denominator, right? When the conflict begins, okay, now, is it really important for me? Like, do I need to pull my gun out on this guy? Would I really need to pull my gun out on this guy? If he's just bickering at me, just calling me names, whatever. No. Now, if he goes into his waistband as well, yeah, now you have authority to do something like this. Now, he went from 0, he dictated it. So he went from 0 to 100 the second he started digging in. But majority of the time, it's just conflicts, and then 1-2 punches, guys start grappling, they go down to the ground, or they just knock each other out clean. So it's a fine line, but we have to understand and learn how to cross that fine line as safely as possible when dealing with conflicts. Yes, I need mine. I don't want to fight. See, exactly. Nobody wants to fight, and especially the ones who train to fight or train in firearms or anything like this. They understand violence. They respect violence. They know what it's like. So they tend not to fight more. Show us how to pick up women. Okay, I'll show you. Show us how to fight while stepping back. Oh man, I wish it wasn't so dark out there because I have one of those things. It's like a single head and it bounces back and forth pretty much. I forgot what it's called. It's boxing. It's a boxing equipment. Romans chapter 8 chapter 10 verse 9. Romans chapter 8 verse 6. Check that one out. I like that one. Can you shout out my best friend Nick Kerr? He loves your channel and it's his birthday. Nick Kerr, how's it going, man? Happy birthday, brother. I hope you're doing good. Hope today was a good birthday. Wherever you are. It might be daytime still, so who knows? I am. Wench. And you see, when we talk about distance fighting, guys, there's a lot of times where you need to understand interceptions, right? You need to understand timing, footwork, and entries. to be able to break the rhythm and get in, right? So there's a lot of fine tuning in this area. Even though at max, it might last 5 to 10 seconds. And guys, in a fight, 5 to 10 seconds is a long time. It's a very long time. So in this period, you're analyzing, you're seeing what they are, what they might do. You pick up on certain cues. And usually that takes maybe 2 seconds, 3 seconds max. It's very quick. So, but I use the Wing Chun dummy here for one certain amount of range, right? So not only am I using Wing Chun, but I'm also using Filipino Kali and Bondo boxing. So when I'm at this range of distance, I'm not in the clinch range where I'm this close, right? I'm just outside that range of clinch, but I'm still in the range where he can punch me and I can punch him. So in this period, and a lot of times, in order to even end up in this period, you put a lot of pressure on the guy. You put a lot of pressure on him. 50-yard dash, cross his face, multiple concussions. Done. And then you end up in this range. You close the distance with violence, pure violence. Then you get up to this distance. Now the person's hands are up, right? So now there's arm wrenches, snapping elbows, drilling your elbows with nerves in the arm. Across the face, elbows, knees, headbutts. But initially, for that split second, I might need to do a pot sao, which is Wing Chun. I might be stuck between both arms. Maybe I was going center line and his arms kind of snatched my arms, in the sense, so it kind of blocked it. I hit it, right? So just creating new avenues and different pathways of offensive attack, which becomes, at the end of the day, it becomes your defense as well. In UK, we have 3 warning rule if witness around. These men, this means fatal actions. Does America have same law? No. I'm just watching the feet. Oh yeah. And you see, right now, because of the position I'm in right now, there's not much footwork going on other than this 50-yard dash I'm doing, right? It's a full sprint into the person's face. So as that's blasting in, I end up in this position to where it's going to be less footwork, but dealing with the barriers up front, right? And sometimes you might not even do hand trapping. Maybe that's not necessary. You might not feel like it's necessary, right? Well, easy. From there, they might put up their arms, you create the distance. Ooh, groin shot, tie shot. You could do, straight to his knees. There's kicking shots. Although I do prefer not going above the waist when kicking. I feel like there's too much risk in that. It does work, but there's more risk to it. So I like to keep everything below the belt. And people say groin shots are, a pussy move. I'm like, really, dude? Who created the rules in street fighting? Where's the rule book? I don't know this person. He's arguing with me, screaming at me. I don't know if he's on any drugs. I don't know if he has a knife, a gun. There's nothing I know really about this person. I don't know if they've done training. They could be another dude who's done lots of MMA fighting. Shit. And that's the situation. That's technically the reality of it. Let the other person escalate. You do the de-escalation. If the person keeps on escalating over and over and over again, it gets worse and worse. Okay, and now he starts encroaching on your space. That's not happening. That's not happening. 2 guys beat me last day. Yeah, see, and those are other things that I also work with. Multiple attackers. So you're not tunnel vision, because a lot of times adrenaline's dumping, you're focused on that one person. You don't know if he has buddies. They might be going other ways. They might be coming around to your back, baseball bat, tire iron, who knows? You have no idea. There's no rules and fucking someone's shit up. No, absolutely not, Dustin. My dad always said, this is the one thing I remember him saying to me. Don't let him be cuffed away. Let him be carried away. Put his ass on a gurney. This guy's threatening your life? Oh my God. Put his ass on a gurney, man. Send him to the ER. Finish it. Make the doctors reconstruct his face. Make it near to impossible. But then, you see, here comes the fine line of things. Even in an actual street fight, right? Judges could say, oh, you used too much force when it was not necessary. A lot of times people can't control their emotions. They end up on top of the guy and they just keep smashing his face in. They just keep going and going and going and going. Such as Rampage Jackson, his son. You see, he could not control his emotion whatsoever. He couldn't control it. And that's how you kill somebody. You have to, when it comes to killer instinct and emotions, you have to be able to fluctuate it. You have to be able to raise it to 100 if you need to. And then if the situation is not needed anymore, bring it back down to 0. And you should be able to fluctuate this emotion and killer instinct. So you're not seeing Ren sitting on top of the dude and just gorilla smashing his face in, right? A lot of times maybe a good slap is what's needed. You just slap him. Ooh, 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 over and over again. That guy's gonna give up. I've seen guys give up from slaps, from absolute just bare minimum slaps. It's more psychological as well. There's nothing manly about having another dude sit on top of you, gift wrapped you, and you can't do anything about it, and you're just getting slapped like a bitch, just over and over and over again. Dude, bro, that feet looking good makes me want to be like Mort from Escape from Madagascar. King Julian, defeat. How's it going, everybody? Welcome in. I don't think this guy could be anyone up. Rage Raider. Whatever you think, brother. Whatever you think. Words are words, right? Words are words. Yeah, I think it's so much fun. It's almost meditative in the sense, you know? You're just rolling with it. You just start, once you understand the fundamentals of it, you can just play around with it. And you see, that's what Bruce Lee taught. You just have to play around with it. Reject what's useless, take what's useful. Done deal. King Julian, can I touch your feet, please? Let me touch it one toe. No. Kung Fu Panda. Oh my God. Yes. Kung Fu Panda with the RPK and the FAO in the back, though. Am I right? Guys, once we hit 40 likes, I'm going to do an RPK rack. So we're almost there. We're getting there. We are getting there. For all the new ones that are in, these are not the only guns I have. I have several other ones. So just keep that in mind. Plus, if you want to check it out, look at my channel. You'll see all these different guns that I have. Tactical Kung Fu, that's it. I've been trying to get my arms in better shape. Being sick for 8 months left me a little deflated. Well, yeah, dude. Sometimes life just beats you so bad like that, it's rough. But as long as you get back up and you get back into it, that should be good. He goes to his corner. No, not Coyote. Come on, man. You're fine. I like mixing some Savat. Savat? Savot? What is that? I know Savat. Is that what you mean? Savat? The French kickboxing? Hey, you cut your hair. Yeah, I know, guys. I cut my hair, so I don't have that long, luscious locks anymore. I don't have that Moses or Jesus hair. You're my favorite transgender YouTube. Dude, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I'm glad. Dong Daddy, I like to make a deal with you, good sir. If I reach 100 subs, would you be down to come out to Arizona to do a face reveal, but also shoot some books and booms with you? Heck yeah, dude, that'd be awesome. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. Hey Dusty, how you been? Yeah, French kickboxing with reinforced shoes. Yeah, see, and that's another thing. I'm glad you actually know about Savat. Because that's where a lot of times we use for the groin kicks, it's a lot of with the toes, right? Or the ball of the foot. Ooh. Solar plex as well, kidney shots. And it's bad because that sport, they actually use steel toes. And it's like a knife, they're very pointy too, and they just drive in. Like, it's brutal actually, it's not, it's pretty bad. FAO. I told him to bring an AR. No! I do karate. Very good, man. I used to have a buddy who did karate. I will make some pew pew, by the way. I'm out of the hospital. Nice, dude. Thank God. About time. Tristan, how's it going, bro? Doing stuff a little different, as you can see. A little different. Working hand traps, working destructions, elbows. The arm is very, it's very filled with nerves. Have you guys ever hit your funny bone? That's what that is. But imagine the funny bone is literally here, here. Of course, the actual funny bone itself right there, and the bicep itself. Oh yeah, and then up here you have it. Look at that tan. Dude, that's a bad tan line. But right in this line right here, between the tricep and your shoulder, it's nothing but, there's no real muscle there, so it's just bone. Imagine you drive a good elbow right across that part. It is nothing but absolute agonizing pain shooting down your arm. So dead arm altogether. Now imagine you're trying to box and one arm is just dead, or you're just psychologically screwed up because now you don't even want to throw a punch because you don't know what the fuck is going on. You have no idea what's going on. Your arm just keeps hurting and keeps getting destroyed over and over and over again. It's pretty bad, guys. I mean, it's not a means to end a fight, or I should say, it's not. Yeah, it's not the means to end the fight, but it's a way of getting there, and that's all it is. I agree. I see no real muscles. Someone's got triceps too. Everybody's got triceps. I agree. I see no real muscle. Getting hit under the tricep with a metal bar do be painful. Yeah, it's not fun. And sometimes accidentally shit like that would happen, right? And I know a lot of you guys have felt that. Hit your funny bone, hit that. I'm sure a lot of times you might have had some impacts on your biceps, things like that. And it's painful. It's just a way to inflict pain. It's just a way of inflicting pain. Now, what's really going to end the fight is going to be elbows, knees, headbutts, driving the crown of your head into somebody's face, right? I'm watching Get Men right now, dude. One of the best movies, honestly. That movie was really good. The first one was honestly like legendary. I would say the first and the second one were really damn good. They were really good, actually. Wasn't an accident. I've been in some scrape. Yeah. Yeah, it's bad, man. It's really bad. Now, the Filipino collies, now he wasn't really empty hand, although they did train empty hand doing stuff like that. You can imagine, because majority of the time they were using blades, knives, things like that. So you can imagine this guy's going for destructions or nerve shots on your arm with a knife, and he's drilling it right inside your bicep and tearing all the way down. I'm good. I'm good, dude. I don't think that's gonna be a good day. Give or take with a knife, if you do destructions with a knife. Hey, buddy boy, that's gonna be not good. I'll tell you that. Are you practicing Wing Chun? Yeah, but not in the traditional sense. Rather than more in the more efficient, practical sense. Because, you know, like I said already, you know, there's different ranges of fighting, kicking, punching, trapping, and clinch plus ground, right? My main game is not to stay in this type of range. My main game is to get in here and clinch. This is to me where the fight really begins. So now I have full force. Ooh, I can feel now. I don't even have to use my eyes. I can feel where the guy's going. I can feel where his hips moving. There's things you just feel when you actually get very close or get in that clinch range, right? This is the point where a fight really begins and ends. But out here, we're just playing. This is just hot-shotting and just messing around and playing. Until I can get in, then I'll come in. Do work, bro, absolutely. Filipino hook knives are fun. Yeah, Tai Long. That thing, bro. Yeah, dude, Tai Long. Lop sao, hok sao. Hok sao. And look, while I do Wing Chun, I'm gonna do nerve destructions as well. And then you got arm wrenches right here, right? You go right across their elbow. They might be sticking out because they're getting hit too much, so they stick out their arms. Ooh, snap that elbow in half. And then from there you go up here again. Then they cover up again and you go down low. Continuous. I mean brutal. Right? Brutal. And heck, even with normal boxing, right? There's a lot of times where they pack. They pack. In principle, that's Wing Chun in itself. They're pak-sawing. They're literally pak-sawing. But to them, it's a boxing catch. They're catching the punch, right? Boom. But imagine if they implicated more Wing Chun with that hand trap. Ooh, now it's in, right? You made that first contact. You disrupted his center. And now you're dominant. You own the center line. And from there, now you can blast. You can use calling out, right? You zone. And even when I zone like this, I can use Western boxing. Ooh, right? I can go right to his kidney. Use Bondo. Uppercut right across. There's so many variations and there's so many different arts will always complement each other, right? Wing Chun is not going to be effective at this range. Does that mean that Wing Chun is just complete garbage and it's out the door? No. Maybe this is the perfect range for savate. Thai shots, right? Calf shots. Other arts will start coming in. Now, if the situation comes in where now I'm this close, now we're in almost a boxing range. Well, guess what? Now you're bobbing, weaving, getting in closer. So, when you move, the distance that you're at is going to dictate what you're going to use, right? I can initially go from this, right? I inflict some type of pain. Boom. I'm blasting. And as I'm blasting, I'm sprinting at this person's face. Their arms come up. It becomes a barrier. So now, okay, now I feel the tension. What am I going to do? I either clear it or use a different art. But to me, Wing Chun might be more efficient. I might just do a quick box out, real quick. Inflict more pain. Filipino colleague. Now I'm zoning. Not only am I blasting right in the center line, he starts covering up. Well, now there's different openings right to his ear. Boom. Now I zone this way. And you see, keeping that athletic boxing movement, right? You need it. You have to be athletic, on your toes, move, right? You can't be stagnant. Ooh. There's no point where you should stick to one style. Oh yeah, one style, right? One style. You have to be able to flow continually through arts. Bros is schizo. Just be a man. I like mid-range fighting and attacking their arms, but that's because I got some wicked long range. And yeah, see, you got taller people, longer arms when it's longer distance. Chicken man. What do you mean chicken man? Nah. Guys, if you do enjoy this type of stuff, yeah, I do. It's pretty fun. I've always been around it anyway, so definitely leave a like, sub, all that good stuff. Oh. Stupid act. Understanding the center line applies to sword fighting too. Yeah. Especially in fencing, when you see fencers, right? They're always aiming center line. They always want to get to the center line. Even if their sword bends and they go complete different angle, right? They're still trying to hit that center line. Because it's natural, right? Somebody takes center line in a fight. Now you own the game. Now if the person is doing the same thing back to you, well, you're not going to have too much luck in the fight. Because he owns center line. Fight one by one with me. I learned Kung Fu. I can defense your attack. Ooh, come down to Arizona then. I'm open. I'm open to make some content. Bring it in, buddy. Bring it in. I'll go with the Grandmasters. Keep it bare knuckle too. Solid. Nah, actually, I can't do that. We'd have to glove up. You ever been caught pooping outside? No. Okay, where you live? I'm not telling you. Figure it out. Alright, hang on, guys. Alright, Kung Fu man. There's the Instagram. There's the rest of my guns. I don't know. Or you go to my country. Yeah, man, you're not even in the state. Get the hell out of here. Not even worth my damn time. I'm back. What did I miss? Nothing much, dude. Prepper. Back again. Guns? Are you afraid? No, I just love it. Prepper, nothing's going on except this guy just, you know, being gay. Beers, eat your good boys. A fight, no weapon, you know. Yeah, dude, you know. You know. I'm sure Dusty's gonna know about this. Where's two knives? Give me some blades. I'm gonna use some kitchen knives. Might as well. Two knives, kitchen blades, baby. No Sinawali. And different grips as well. Right. It's good stuff, man. It's good stuff. You can do a lot, guys. You can do a lot. Everybody has capabilities. We just have to unlock them. Everybody's got capabilities. You just got to have the gut, the heart, and the mindset. Oh, channel 1? That's old news. I know, right? Oh my god. Just set this thing down. Let's set that down. I wish I could do like bicep curls with RPK on live or hammer curls. Check out the bicep. Oh man. I usually run blade out, down lefty and blade up with my right for range and poking. Yeah, dude, you can do a lot. You can do a lot with different things. Earth grip, heaven grip. I prefer the heaven grip. I feel like there's more mobility in my wrist, and I can move rather than be constricted to only a certain amount of angles. I mean, there's only a certain amount of angles I can do with the earth grip, right? There's only so much I can do. Slice, mainly stab. That's a good poking. But if I can keep both of them really flexible, right? That's important. And plus, with a straight blast, I can use Filipino Collie as well to change up the angles, right? So I can go from center line and then completely, go right off to the side. So I can change up the angles wherever I go. Hey, brother, just came to smash the button. Hell yeah, thank you, Gunner. Gunshots, I mean, why did I say Gunner? God damn. Sorry, dude. Hey, Desert Armory, how's it going, man? Welcome in. Doing something, did try to do something a little bit different this time. Just wanted to test it out, see how it goes. I mean, I really enjoy talking about it. I mean, even though we might not get a lot of people in when I do stuff like this, it's still so much fun, you know? Like, I get to do something here, I get to play around, talk about guns, fighting, systems, weapons, knives, things like that. And you guys have really good input as well. I like what you guys say, I like what you guys talk about. I see two guns. Oh, you know it. Check it out. I got the two notorious ones out right now. I was like, what would be good for this right now? Because I have the Wing Chun dummy here, but I wanted to throw in a couple guns, or at least two of them. I was like, these two? Definitely these two. I mean, this is like pride and joy right here. Jerome in the chat, what's good? Like, yeah. I'm glad. Oh, sit down for a second. Bro, I need a cigarette and some ravioli. Damn. American's meal right there. How's it going, Jerome? I didn't even see the ones on the floor. I know, she kind of blends in a little bit. I had toast again. Dude, again? It is brutal. Don't get me wrong, I used to do that. I used to eat a lot of toast, to be honest. I got MRE beef ravioli. You're disgusting, dude. Don't. Why? Why would you? Oh my god. You know, I don't think their beef ravioli is actually that bad. I've only eaten 3 pieces of toast since last Wednesday. Oh my god. Talk about calorie deficit. See, dude? Oh my god. I hope things turn out good, man. I hope things turn out good. Rabid Mongoose, yo, what up? Pat? Ah, you're in here, dog. Nice. To suffer, my man, to suffer. Yep. Protein shakes for the win. Absolutely, dude. I mean, especially when you're not eating that much, protein shakes. At least you're getting, you know, some type of nutrients, some type of protein in your body. You better be making those RPK training videos. Oh yeah, dude. Hammer curls, guys. All right, gotta keep the hammer curls. Okay, that motion did not look right. I need to be standing up to do that one. Did you practice knife safety? Yes. It just comes, knife safety becomes natural after training in it. You don't need anybody telling you to be safe with a knife. Because you know how to manipulate one, you know how to use one. You know the ins and outs of it. The angles. We are still on your gear. He's supposed to be sending me something this week, but won't tell me what. Okay. Not a problem, man. Not a problem. I know a lot's going on right now, so if anything comes up, just let me know, man. But I do appreciate it. Seriously, I really do appreciate it. Stuff like that will mean $1 million to me. That's literally $1 million to me. I'm stuck between the 2 pews. Now a Pioneer Arms AK in 7.62 and a CZ P09. CZ P09. Unless you really want an AK, then I'll do Pioneers. We won't forget ya. P09 all day. Yeah, so P09 for sure. I've been tested around a little bit. Really, John? You've been tested around, huh? How are you tested around? You know, I wish I could put music, but I don't know if YouTube's gonna copyright it. Like, especially in moments of silence, I want to have like some type of background music. How much would you pay for an M50 military gas mask? Well, I don't even know how much they really go for, to be honest. I've been testing around a little bit. Okay, time to be flat. See you next time. All right, Gun. Later, brother. I'll message you on Instagram. I'll talk to you on Instagram more. Late Prepper, I'm still waiting to hear from We the Pew Pew MFG about making a review on their products and to sponsor them. Give us some time, bro. Give us some time. It's gonna take a minute. You'll get there. I am not selling anybody drugs. That is false. Tell Haley I'm fine. I will. She's been, because I told her about what happened to you and stuff like that, so she's worried as well, so. He is my drug. That's right. I'm the drug. Went to an auction house and bought one. Nice. You know what? I'm gonna slap my RPK. There we go. Boom, baby. This is my chest rig. Gunshots knows all about it. I know that. It's so comfy too. Like, there's nothing restrictive about it. It's very easy. It is the most basic thing. Such a Minuteman thing, you know? That's what I like to go for. I have a plate carrier as well, but I'm not set up for my 308, my FAL. But recently I just been rocking the chest right here by itself. So, yeah, no, I mean, it's a pretty solid chest rig. I have all my mags. Turn that around. Well, why do I have one round in this one? I don't even know. I did a lot of shooting with it, so some of my ammo is still gone, but 7.62 by 51 NATO, baby. What level plates? They're level 3. That's the reason why. They're steel. They're super heavy. I don't want to wear it. I really don't want to wear it. It's cheap. I'm done with it. So this is what I've been rocking with. I do have radio as well. I did have a flash, but I used it. I think now, yeah, I just hold my mags, my Glock mags in this one. Give me something to grab his chest. Harry, you make me feel like dirty selfie goblin. I deserve to punch on selfie. All right, dude, you're out of line. Please stop slinging vapes to 7th graders. Nah, dude, what are you doing? I don't sling vapes to 7th graders. Go to level 4. Yeah, see, that's what I was going to go for anyway. K19 chest plate carrier as well. Use issued from a surplus store, lighter and easier to carry. Yeah, 100%. No, I definitely need level 4 plates. Down, baby. Suplex. One day I'll have that joy. What about a CS gas? Need a mask? I do have a mask. It's a Polish gas mask. Works pretty good actually, so I don't have any problems with it. What about CS gas? Need a mask? I would like to get CS gas, but I do have a mask. There you go. Absolutely, man. Gotta have at least some type of chemical protection. Even if I'm not gonna use it, it's good to have. Why not? So, that's how I think. Shadow Flame? What? Welcome in, dude. How's it going, man? Roadie. Guys, I'm wearing my roadie underwear right now. Today was the day for this stream. Hell yeah. I do need gloves, JB list, I don't know what that is. Mop level 4. I do need level 4 gloves, and I don't even know what JSL list is. No clue what that is. Enlighten me, bro. You know what? I kind of like having the mags sticking out because it's actually kind of cooler. There we go. Nice. Now mags exposed. Sausage ravioli. Boy, what's your view on current political situations? It's horrible. Everything that's going on. Wait a minute, let me get a little bit closer for this one. Also, I ordered a new mask for my stream, and when I make videos, I will see it when I get my chest rig in. Also ordered the tactical bag that hooks up to my thing. Okay. I like that. That's actually pretty sick, dude. Made some in my homemade sauce. It's stellar. Chest rig all the way, guys. It's for the win. Chemical resistant suit. Oh, that's what it is. Level 4 gloves with white chemical color gloves underneath. Yeah, no, I don't have anything like that. All I have right now is just the gas mask. I do have a buddy who has the chemical resistant suit, jacket and pants. The guy's loaded, man. He's doing good. What's up, brother? Upright Tactical. How's it going, dude? Good seeing you. Guys, I just got married to my sister. Horrible. Nickos, should I buy an AK or an AR? Preferably an FAL or an RPK. That's your go-to, guys. That should be your go-to. Home, sweet home, Alabama. What is that guy, John, talking about, bro? He's weird. I know, right? Mike Prater. I have extra. Retiring from the army, getting rid of stuff. Okay, man. Are you... I mean, that'd be really cool. I wouldn't mind adding some more of the collection. I think it would be cool to do like a video of me wearing the whole suit and everything with the FAL. Upright Tactical, how much did you pay for the FAL? I think it's like $1,800 after tax. Ordering the bag tomorrow, so when I get it, I can have it hook up to my chest rig. Rock a bit more supplies to be a supplies runner. Yeah, 100%, dude. I need to do something like that. You should reply back to him. He stops. It's semi-auto, Mike. It's not bad at all. Yeah, no. Jungle Warrior, so it's not the 21-inch. I believe it's 16-inch or 18-inch. I need to remeasure it again. I think it was 16 inches. Solid build. I mean, the thing is freaking amazing. Paid that much for my CZ Brent 2. Are switches on Glocks gonna become legal or no? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Are they? Maybe. I need to work out some
and run again. Used to run good, but now you got a gut.
Get back on there, boy. Get back on there. You're gonna need it, Prepper.
Grantham always said.
If you're not fit, you're gonna die. Ah, good old Grantham. Yeah, that's why I don't really care too much tactical. Like, same thing with Dracos.
I don't really care too much about them. Even though I'm an AK guy,
There's just more,
you know, range toys.
great accuracy, LOL.
Sneezed.
Also thinking about camo painting my MK12 motto, slapping a Magpul fixed stock to swap my A2 stock off of it.
Okay, that'd be pretty good. Not too bad, dude.
What type of paint are you gonna? What type of camo are you thinking? Fal Man, do I have permission to date your
FAL for a week.
Mike Prater,
Are you still in here, by the way?
Oh yeah, you are. Here, man. I'm gonna go ahead. If you want to get rid of some stuff,
And if you feel like it would benefit the channel more, definitely do. Let me show you. So you can DM me.
there you go. You can DM me on my Instagram right there. Message me there, and we'll talk about the details and
All that stuff, what you want to get rid of, things like that.
Shadow Flame.
Deal.
Deal. Prepper, there she is. There she is. SKS, probably gonna paint it polished woodland camo. That'll be nice. PPK? What do you mean, Prater? K98?
What?
You're losing me.
Bro, the big brother of my SIG 1911.
11, yeah. Yours, I like yours too. I mean, it's way more compact. Like, I feel like I can actually conceal carry that one. Unlike mine,
It is so awkward to conceal carry. There's
no
no way.
way, dude. So, majority of the time, I just have a shoulder holster, especially wintertime.
It's good. It's a nice style.
This is the view, guys. Walter PPK, the James Bond gun. I don't have any of that. Oh, you're talking about what you just saw. That was a, let me show you again, because that was a
East German Makarov, 1964. And then what I have on the left side, all the way to the left side right here, is the Spanish Mauser, 1895.
pristine wood. It's absolutely gorgeous. Rarely shot.
I don't really shoot it, so.
What do you EDC? It's gonna be the Glock 48 right here with my
Safari Land holster.
Oh, it looked like it. Yeah, no, I mean
The Makarov was literally a stolen idea.
from the PPK. The Russians just, you know, manipulated it and changed it up a bit. Made it shoot 9x18. Dude, I'll bring my 1911 with me so you can try it out. Yes, that'd be sweet. I want to see what the difference might be between
Between the full size and the regular size. Full size, I should say.
compact and full size. Car 98, my bad. Yeah, dude, I wish.
I wish I had a Car 98.
It's like 2K, 3K for one of them. To buy Dragunov with that,
Well, actually, no. Dragunovs are like 7K.
7K, 10K. But good PSL. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm going to be ending the stream here. Thank you guys again
for stopping in and sticking around in the stream, watching something a little bit different this time. I don't know.
I just felt like implicating more hand-to-hand combat
Things with the channel as well.
But no, I think that concludes it, guys. Thank you again for stopping in. Thank you guys for all the subs, likes, all that stuff. We didn't hit 40 likes, so no RPK rack.
But it's okay. We got next time.
Sorry, I'm kind of quiet. Still waking up from my 9-hour nap. Oh. Shadow, bye. Love you too, man. All right, man. Good stream. Later, Dusty. Built-in Bayonet, great channel. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it, brother. Yeah, just message me on Instagram. I'm going to talk about all that stuff later on. But yeah, thank you guys again for stopping in, and I will see you guys in the next stream, probably around the same time. So, Mike Prater, later, brother. FAO, man. Signing off. God, look at my eyes. So baggy, so dark.